Hi, you guys. So, this is a What's Good for Do Revenge that is on Netflix. And honestly, I had fun with this film. I didn't think I would. So, with most, I feel like Netflix films, they're fine. Like, a lot of them to me are definitely, I wouldn't say serving a demographic, but to me, it's been a lot of like rom coms that have come out recently. Definitely have, you know, watched my fair share. Just like it's a guilty pleasure thing for sure. Um, but Do Revenge definitely had, I would say, a twist to it. I like a good twist. If you can get me, but I did call it, so I was like, you had me, but then if I can call it, then, you know, eh. But I feel it really, I wouldn't even say served, but I would almost say like called out how I would say society is today. So it was really good at like making things very modern and, I wouldn't even say open, but just how things should be in like topics for discussion. Like one of the characters is very open about her sexuality, whether you're gay, straight, etc., and they're really open with that in this movie. And the one thing I don't think I understand is there's like the main guy that's like the cool beans. I don't get how, probably because of money, let's be honest. But like, if you look around the school, or at least his friend, I think his friend's name was Elliot in that movie. Honestly, I would rather take Elliot than him because he's way more attractive. And I don't look at looks, I look at personality. But like, the main guy just seemed like an ass. And Elliot just seemed like chill, and I was for it. And I'm like, yes, I just didn't get the appeal with like the main like, oh, like this cool dude. I didn't get it. He was not, didn't do it. uh you had Camila Mendez. She did great. You have why can't I think of her name? Robin from Stranger Things. Maya Hawke. There we go. And you've got like this whole other cast. Like you have um, Elliot is from Outer Banks. You have Noah from Pretty Little Liars, the original Sin. They said one of the other main girls, like from the Fran group, was from another Netflix show. Not, I can't think of her name as the friend, but it was Jessica from 13 Reasons Why, but that wasn't the one I was talking about. It's like Kate and something, but she's in there as another friend. Um, I don't know, you just have like this wide. Sophie Turner's in this. God, she was iconic in this. She was honestly probably like my favorite part to watch in this whole film. The performance she just gave and like the little like honestly spoilers, like I thought she would have more of a role in this. She really didn't. Like, and that kind of disappointed me, but at the same time the amount of screen time she had, star. Iconic. And then you have Sarah Michelle Gellar, and honestly I'm happy she's back. And this was the one where I'm like, yes. Like, you just have a I would almost say star-studded cast, at least for me, because I wouldn't say know, like I don't know them personally, but know them from these different shows. And oh yeah, the cool guy, he's from Euphoria. And I'm like, God, yeah, you're playing a way different role than what you were. But aside from that, I feel, aside from the other Netflix films, this one is one to like really, I wouldn't say spend your time on. It is, I would say, longer than most other films. It's about 2 hours long, but the story just keeps you interested. Like things just keep happening and it's engaging. I liked that. The ending, I wouldn't say I was dissatisfied with. It was fine, but I was like, oh, like it would have been cool if it was like almost a tad different on how it would have ended. But still loved the film nonetheless. It's probably one I would rewatch than some of the other ones that I've seen. So that's just kind of my thoughts on it. Do Revenge, totally worth it. Has a good twist and definitely is, I would say, a high school movie, but as an adult you can still enjoy it. Like it's still worth your time. I highly recommend. So, if you want a few good laughs, if you want to see the good scenes in there. There are some, I would say, not language. Like, for me, I had no problem with it. Some of it's, like, real quick. But, like, maybe some of the things that they talk about, if you're not for it, just maybe check what the rating is. I forget what it was in particular. I think it was for mature audiences, probably, perhaps. Yeah, it's for mature audiences, and especially too when I just went to go search Do Revenge, the first thing on there was about Sophie Turner and her iconic job in this movie. So, if you want to watch it for one thing, watch it for her. Honestly, like, God, that's like the first article that I see when searching this. So if you've watched the movie, feel free to leave your thoughts down below. It's a comedy for sure. It's not bad. Like, like I said, each minute doesn't feel wasted. Like with some movies, how I feel like I watch some of the time. So it's definitely worth it. And if there's someone in this cast that you're really interested in seeing or enjoy, it's worth it for that too. But yeah, leave your thoughts down below if you have seen this film. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.